Welcome, everyone, to Intensity Broadcasting for tonight's coverage of the Thunderstruck Smyrna Co. Late Model Series. Tonight, these late models will be taking on New Smyrna Speedway for 100 laps of racing action. I'm going to be your announcer for tonight's event. My name is Atlee Atmanwees. I'm excited to call every second of tonight's short track racing action. The series is winding down. A lot of point standings, battles on the line. And we looked at what happened 2 weeks ago. Took a break last week for Thanksgiving, but 2 weeks ago, we were at Stafford Motor Speedway. Race went flag to flag. Kieran Church led the first 13 laps of the race, but after that, it was all Corey Bigley. He led a race most 87 laps and brought it home for the second time this season. Aaron Abendroth finished second. Kieran Church finished third. Fourth was Elliott Carlson, and rounding at your top five, that was Chris Reese. So heading into this second to last race, Kieran Church is your point standings leader. Then 13 points behind him in second is Tyler Rice. He has one win at Lanier. Third, 14 points back, is Dylan Bates. He's got 3 wins at Myrtle Beach, Southern National, and South Boston. Fourth is Josh Oswald. He's 24 points back, and rounding at your top five and fifth, it's 45 points back. That is Aaron Abendroth. Other race winners this season include Elliott Carlson. He won at Oswego. Eric Tracy got it done at USA, and Corey Bigley was the winner at Langley and last race at Stafford. So Dylan Bates is not in the practice. I don't believe that he will be in this one, but we do have Tyler Rice here. He is only 13 points behind Kieran Church, so he could chip away at the point standings lead based on what happens. I'll keep everyone updated on what it looks like after this race to see what it'll be heading into the final race. But Kieran Church could definitely clinch it here tonight. Now we do want to thank our series sponsor, SamAlley.com. They're a proud sponsor of the Thunderstruck Late Model Series. Thank you so much to them. SamAlley.com is owned by Sam and Allie, a husband and wife team from northern Indiana embarking on a new adventure as they approach retirement. What started as a way to stay busy in their quiet years has turned into a passion for creating unique home decor and accessories that combine imagination, creativity, and the power of AI-generated art. At the heart of the shop is a commitment to providing high-quality graphics on high-quality products. Allie, their talented graphic designer, brings her creative flair to every piece, while Sam handles fulfillment and shipping to ensure your order arrives just as you imagine. They also offer custom-made designs to fit your specific needs, so feel free to reach out to them if you have something special in mind. Their mission is simple: to stay busy doing what they love while giving you merchandise that adds beauty and value to your life. They are dedicated to offering great customer service and quality, and they hope their products bring a touch of creativity to your home. And SamAlley.com is offering a special deal right now where you can get $3 off of shipping on your order. But you need to act now because this offer ends next Wednesday. So if you need any Christmas gifts or anything for a white elephant party that you're having this holiday season, go to SamAlley.com right now, pick out some great gifts, and you will get $3 off of shipping on your order. So again, check out SamAlley.com. Link is in the description. Proud sponsor of the Thunderstruck Late Model Series. Right now in practice, it's Corey Bigley. Last race's winner. He is on the top of the board with a 17.76. Then in second on the board, that is Kieran Church. He's about 700ths off of Bigley. It's Josh Oswald third on the board. Fourth is Tyler Rice. And rounding out your top five on the board, that is Chris Reese. Only 6 cars in the session. A lot of drivers have a lot of busy stuff going on in the holiday season, but still, 6-car field. It is small but mighty. These guys are going to put on a show tonight here at New Smyrna. So practice wraps up. Corey Bigley on the top of the board. Corey hoping to carry this momentum to qualifying and get the pole after losing out last race at Stafford. Kieran Church was your pole sitter last race. He's in the session tonight. Could get it done again. But there is Chris Reese heading out onto the racetrack. Let's see what that bright green car can do. Got a top 5 last week after starting in 12th. So, Reese looking to try to carry that momentum tonight here at New Smyrna. Ooh, a little bit squirrely off a 2. That might hurt his first lap. And he is going to lose it off the corner. Into the inside wall he goes. And that will ruin his first lap. I don't think it marked him as completing it yet. So he'll have to just try to improve on lap number 2, carry some momentum. Tyler Rice goes to the top of the board with an 18.05. He's a 10th and a half ahead of Josh Oswald. So here we go. Reese coming to his final lap. He's got to have some heat in his tires now. But is it too late? Does not have much momentum. And Rice picks it up on the... Oswald picks it up on the second lap to an 18.05. Came down to the thousandths of a second, but Oswald just a little bit faster. Chris Reese to third on the board. Despite only having one lap, he ran an 18.08, only 300ths off of Josh Oswald. There's Kieran Church, last week's pole sitter, or last race's pole sitter, trying to do so again. Everybody looks really free, my goodness. And Kieran Church, lap number 1, jumps to the top of the board, and then he hits the wall. Whoa. So 17.92, putting him a 10th ahead of Oswald. I don't know. I'd have to watch an in-car view, but I don't know if it's just getting free when they gas it up because it's loose, or if it's tight in the center, and when they gas up, they're so far up the hill that it's breaking it loose. I don't know. We'll see how Corey Bigley deals with this. Can he get the pole? There we see he runs that outside to get a big arc and a big run off of 4 to start his first lap. Looked pretty good off the corner, nice and straight. Little wiggle there. Yeah, setup's definitely free. And first lap to the top of the board. It's 17.85, 600ths ahead of Kieran Church. Can he pick up on lap number 2? Dives it down through 3 and 4. And he does pick up a little bit, but minutely still at a 17.85. So Corey Bigley will be starting on the pole in this one at 6 cars. And we are at New Smyrna Speedway. Talk a little bit about the track. Located a few miles down the road from its more celebrated neighbor, Daytona International Speedway. New Smyrna Speedway is the place to be for hardcore racers during speed weeks. The high-banked half-mile oval hosts from stock car racing to open-wheel modified cars. Famous NASCAR drivers started their career here, and the track has proven to be an increasingly popular test venue among NASCAR's teams. It's got 23 degrees bankings in the turns, 7 degrees on the straightaway. So through the turns, it is like a big bowl. And we, are, of course, are taking it on in the cars. Late model stocks. They're the newest late model stock vehicle that has replaced the old Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. The car's late model stock is a 500 horsepower V8 roaring beast for many short tracks and mile oval tracks throughout the Southeast. The car has double arm suspension with coilover shocks and springs combined with the truck arm and track bar, giving it the stability, agility, and proper turning needed to get around the tight short tracks and wider mile oval tracks with relative ease. The car also features a 4-speed manual transmission with 475 foot-pounds of torque, giving it some serious muscle out on the track. And these guys do a great job with it. Put on a show week in and week out. And I expect it will be no different here tonight. There you see in view the quarter midget track, I think that is, in 1 and 2. It's pretty neat that iRacing has that added. And iRacing's attention to detail, I'm sure I've said it before, but it's always second to none. I mean, every racetrack you go to, like, I'm sure if you ask someone that their home track is New Smyrna and they looked at the scenery here on iRacing, they would probably be like, yeah, that is really good attention to detail. That's exactly how it looks in person. I know for my home track at Langley, they definitely took a lot of time putting in attention to detail. So, got to give the flowers to the iRacing graphics department. Knock it out of the park for all of their tracks with all of their cars. And of course, you can also hear the sounds as well. Sounds make it pretty special. So there's Chris Reese. Tyler Rice on the top of the board right now. But as we wind down the warm-up, looks like it's going to be Tyler Rice on the top of the board. Keep an eye out on car number 6 here in the feature. But so far, Corey Bigley's definitely got to be the favorite on everybody's minds. So checkered flag waves, that'll end the warm-up. It'll be time for the feature event. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting on the pole with a scorching hot lap time of 17.846. It's the 28 of Corey Bigley on the pole. On his outside, it's Velocity Motorsports' Kieran Church in the 22, your point standings leader. Third is the 17, Velocity Motorsports driver of Josh the Jet Oswald. Fourth, it's Oval Addicts' Tyler Rice in the 6th. And rounding out your top 5, it's the 62, High Side Racing driver of Chris Reese. And rounding out the field in 6th, it's Aaron Ward in the 99. So here we go. A field of 6 cars. Let's see what happens. So Corey Bigley on the front row. He is a 2-time winner this season. But on his outside is Kieran Church, who would love to get... And what is going on? Kieran went to the back, and he was given an EOL penalty, so I don't know if this is something that is carrying over from the previous race. But there were 0 cautions. I'm not sure. But Kieran Church is an EOL. So that puts Tyler Rice on the front row. Tyler Rice is also a winner this season. So 2 winners in the front row, and then 2 drivers searching for their first win of the season, Oswald and Ward behind them. Green flag is in the air, and 100 laps of late model stock car action is underway here at New River. There's Bigley into 1 and 2, trying to get clear of Rice, but Rice using that banking stain on that outside. But Bigley shuts the door off of 2. Rice keeping it close as they head through 3 and 4. But a big run for Bigley off the corner. He will lead lap number 1. It's Tyler Rice in that 2nd place spot. He's got a big run into 3 and 4. Trying to get close to that back bumper. But Corey Bigley, oh no, Tyler Rice, he is the fastest late model on the track right now. 18:01 was his last lap time. He's got to be careful to not burn up those tires too early. He's getting really close to Bigley for that race lead. There's Rice looking low off of 2. As I say that, Bigley really extends that gap. So right now he's got about a 3/10 lead over the field right now. Tyler Rice still turning quick lap times, but that time Corey Bigley picked up the pace quite a bit with a 17.98. Looking elsewhere, Aaron Ward trying to get by Chris Reese for this 5th place spot. There's Ward looking low, off of 4. Can't quite get there yet. Both trying to break into the top 5. Or Reese trying to stay in the top 5. Ward trying to get into the top 5. Kieran Church seems to be the fastest late model on the track right now. He just turned a 17.94, first driver to break into the 17s in this race. He is currently in 4th after starting in the back, trying to reel in Josh Oswald for that 3rd place spot. But Aaron Ward in 6th. Trying to find a way by Chris Reese. Right now, Corey Bigley has gotten his lead to almost 1 second over Tyler Rice. Rice kept it close for the first few laps, but Bigley is starting to hit that loud pedal. We look back for the battle for 5th between Chris Reese and Aaron Ward. Last time by, Ward was about a 10th faster than Reese. But Reese extends the gap once again. Bigley now has gotten his lead to over a second over the rest of the field. Looking to try to put on another masterclass like he did last race at Stafford. Back to Reese and Ward. Reese getting away from Aaron there. So right now, Tyler Rice, he was able to take advantage of Church missing the start. Started in 2nd, has kept it there thus far. But he may have to have a fight with Josh Oswald coming up here soon. Yes, Oswald is closing in on him. Watch out for the Christmas-themed number 17. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas here in the Thunderstruck Super Series. Corey Bigley now 2-second lead over Tyler Rice. He's built quite the lead here. First 15 laps. And that lead might continue to extend when Josh Oswald, if and when he catches Tyler Rice here for the 2nd place spot. Looking at the racing line right now. Rice, big arc into the corner, and they're not clipping that bottom. They're running him at a groove up. Not trying to force it down. And it's a lot of banking. So there is kind of only one groove here, and if you're not in that groove, it's really difficult to make a pass. I mean, the only way to really get somebody up is to kind of shove them with that bumper. And Rice is starting to get away from Josh Oswald. 2.5-second lead for Corey Bigley right now. Just continuing to try to maintain that gap. this is exactly what Tyler Rice wants as he runs ahead of Kieran Church. They are battling it out for the championship in points. Though the lack of cars may hurt Tyler Rice's chances. And Josh Oswald getting by him would also hurt his chances as well. There's Oswald. Just waiting for Rice to make some sort of mistake or just trying to figure out where he's slipping up and giving up the bottom. But Tyler Rice has not given Oswald that opportunity yet. So we are a quarter of the way through this one. Corey Bigley, 3-second lead over the rest of the field. Let's take a look at your flyby through the field, see where your favorite driver is running. Again, it's Corey Bigley in first, 3 seconds behind him. In second, that is Tyler Rice, not far behind him, trying to see if he can get into the top two. That's Josh Oswald. Fourth is Kieran Church. And rounding at your top five, that is Chris Reese. And rounding out the field in sixth, that is Aaron Ward. So we continue to watch Tyler Rice and Josh Oswald. Rice just doing a good job managing that gap between himself and the 17, showing exactly why he was the winner at Lanier earlier this season. Trying to get another win, but it's going to take a lot to try to catch Corey Bigley, although what he's hoping is that right now, Corey Bigley, he's got to be careful that he's not burning up his stuff too quickly so he can still have something to fight with at the end, while Rice is hoping that Bigley is burning up his stuff. He would definitely be able to take advantage of that. Josh Oswald continuing to try to find some sort of way to get by Rice, but it's just so difficult to pass here. And Josh Oswald may be in trouble soon as Kieran Church is starting to reel him in. And so far in this one, we've seen about a 1/10 of fall off. So really, tires have not fallen off very much. Banking makes it a lot easier to drive. You can still shred the tires a little bit, but it's not as tricky as some of those old worn-out flat tracks that we've been to this season, like Langley. Oswald. Continuing to try to see what he can do with Tyler Rice. These two have had very good seasons. They've been consistent. Tyler Rice has broken through. Josh Oswald has not been able to. But still, definitely applaud both of them for their strong seasons. Corey Bigley, he would probably be in championship contention, but he has not run a full season. But in the races that he's popped into, he's been very, very successful. Ooh, Oswald blinking a little bit. And let's take a look at an in-car cam. Let's watch Corey Bigley's in-car cam. Just see what it looks like to take a lap around this place. So We see gets up to the outside wall. Wide arc. Gets it right onto that seam there. Not to the yellow line. Carrying it out towards the wall. There in 3 and 4, he gets right on that yellow line. And we see Bigley's being very smooth with his inputs. That is what it looks like to take a lap around this place. And Bigley certainly knows how to do it. This is one of his home state tracks. He is a Florida native. So I'm sure he's very familiar with this place. Josh Oswald, big run off of 4. He's looking low underneath Tyler Rice for second. I don't know if maybe Tyler Rice had a slip up or a little wiggle, but Oswald reeled him in quick. But Rice off of 4, gets back ahead of Oswald a little bit. Gets a tiny gap, although Oswald sends it into 1 and 2, closes it up a little bit. Rice definitely better on corner exit, while Josh is driving it in hard into 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Last time by, we see Rice was a little bit faster. But Oswald's going to keep trying. He's been very patient thus far. Whoa, really closing in on him through 1 and 2. Falls off a little bit on exit. That same thing's been happening. See another big run into 3 and 4, and then as soon as Rice gasses it up, he's able to pull Oswald. So it's looking like right now Oswald just needs to find some way to get a better exit that might be arcing the corner a little bit more. Just trying to get down to the bottom sooner, whatever it is. Just needs to find some sort of way to get a better exit, get into the gas sooner than Rice. He's just got to try to work the car in a way that he can do that. But Rice has extended that gap a little bit once again, still running a tick faster than Oswald. And these two are pretty much the only 2 cars close on the racetrack. As Corey Bigley has gotten the field pretty spread out, or the whole field has just gotten itself spread out. But Corey Bigley is going to have some lap traffic to deal with here. Anything can happen. Looks like it's Aaron Ward that he's going to be coming up on. So we will see how this goes for Bigley. 50 laps in. Here we go. What will Ward do? And what will Bigley do? And Ward will hold the high line. That lets Bigley by fairly easily, so now there's a car separating Bigley in second place. That'll continue to help him out as he extends that gap over the rest of the field. Continue to watch Josh Oswald, Tyler Rice halfway through this one, 50 down, 50 more to go. We'll do another flyby through the field and see where your favorite driver is running. Corey Bigley in first. It's Tyler Rice in second. Not far behind him is Oswald. And it's Kiernan Church in fourth. Chris Reese rounds out your top five. And Aaron Ward, he's now a lap down. He is in sixth. So, not much has changed in this one since lap 25. We saw Chris Reese get by Aaron Ward for fourth. Then Kiernan Church got by him for fifth. And then Church got by Reese to fourth. Those have been there. We've had 3 passes so far in this race. It's definitely been a difficult place to pass so far. But Bigley doesn't really need to worry about any passing. He's 5 seconds away from the rest of the field. Living the dream right now, just out on a Sunday drive. Watch out, Kiernan Church, though. He is closing in on Josh Oswald for third. Trying to get one spot closer to Tyler Rice. But Oswald, he sees this. He does not want to have to play offense and defense, so he's trying to close back in on Tyler Rice. All 3 of these guys going to have to deal with lap traffic here as they close in on Aaron Ward. So we'll see how this goes. And Aaron Ward will just hold the high line. So far, it's been all Corey Bigley. He's led from flag to flag. Rice got close early on, but he has just extended that gap and really had control of this race. So we'll see if that continues for him. Oswald continuing to try to get by Tyler Rice. He has tried so many times to set something up. Just has not worked out for him. And just the problems to pass continue for Oswald. And Bigley has not fallen off at all. He's only a 10th off of his best lap time. So Bigley, I'm sure, could not be happier with how things have gone. Just hoping nothing crazy happens, because that's all that really would need to happen for him to lose this one. Some crazy circumstances. Or, I don't know, Tyler Rice is hoping that Corey Bigley burned up his stuff enough where he could maybe reel him back in, but in the 2 races that Bigley's won at Langley and Stafford, it's all about tire saving, and he did a heck of a job at it. So I don't know, we will see if Rice can close Bigley back in. Right now, 6 seconds behind him. And we do want to give a big thank you to series sponsor SamAlley.com. SamAlley.com is owned by Sam and Allie, husband and wife from northern Indiana, embarking on a new adventure as they approach retirement. What started as a way to stay busy in their quiet years has turned into a passion for creating unique home decor and accessories that combine imagination, creativity, and the power of AI-generated art. At the heart of the shop is a commitment to providing high-quality graphics on high-quality products. Allie is their talented graphic designer. She brings her creative flair to every piece, while Sam handles fulfillment and shipping to ensure your order arrives just as you imagine. They also offer custom-made designs to fit your specific needs, so feel free to reach out to them if you have something special in mind. Their mission is simple: to stay busy doing what they love while giving you merchandise that adds beauty and value to your life. They are dedicated to offering great customer service and quality. They hope their products bring a touch of creativity to your home. SamAlley.com is offering a special deal right now where you can get $3 off of shipping on your order. But you got to act now because this offer ends next Wednesday. So if you are doing some holiday shopping, whether it's for Christmas gifts or White Elephant Party you're a part of, definitely check out SamAlley.com for all of your gifts. And do it right now because you can get $3 off of shipping. Well, we've got 25 laps to go in this one. Corey Bigley continues to lead. Got about a 7.5-second lead over Tyler Rice. But watch out because we may see a pass for third. Kieran Church is closing in on Josh Oswald. He's got a big run down the backstretch into 3 and 4. What can car 22 do? Oswald trying to be defensive here. Hang on to that third place spot. But Church has narrowed the gap this far. He's got a nice exit off of 4. Right on the 17's back bumper as they head into 1 and 2. Looks down low through 3 and 4. Clip the apron a little bit. He is right there. Just waiting for that right opportunity. 21 to go now for Kieran Church. Blinked out a little bit. Here he goes. He's got great corner exits. Just needs to figure out how to stick with him in and through the middle. Is the door open into 1? No. Stays behind the 17 for the time being. There he is. He looks low into 3 and 4. There goes Church for third. Side by side as they head through 3 and 4. Church with the nose off the corner. Slips up a little bit. Here comes Josh Oswald back on the outside. He's got the nose as they head through 3 and 4. And he is able to clear Kieran Church on the outside. What a move by Josh Oswald. Staying in third for the time being. Was able to hold off Kieran Church there. But I have no doubt that Church is going to keep trying to get by Oswald. So there's Kieran Church. Through 3 and 4. Trying to get another shot at that 17 machine. He got close to getting third. And he will have to try it again with 17 laps to go. This is the battle for third. There he is, right on the back bumper as they head into 1 and 2. He is there. Thought he was going to look low. Decides to be patient, stay behind the 17. Gap opens off of 4. Does he go for it? No. This just shows how hard it is to pass here at New Smyrna. Church trying to arc his corner to get a big run off. It works. Here comes the 22. He's running strong right now. Just has to find something, some opening, some opportunity. And obviously we're watching Church try to make the pass, but kudos to Josh Oswald on playing good defense and being able to hang on to the spot for so long. He has definitely played some prevent and keeping Kiernan Church from breaking through. So 10 laps to go for Church. Corey Bigley has a 10-second lead over the rest of the field. Still not home free yet, but he's literally got over a half a track lead over Tyler Rice right now, if not more. I mean, this has just been a butt whooping by Corey Bigley in this one. After taking the lead, he's just, nobody's been able to touch him. But Kiernan Church trying to get by Oswald. He looks low through 3 and 4. Oswald keeps the door shut. 8 laps to go for them. Man, this whole race, it's just been extremely hard to pass. And there's Oswald, pushes up a little bit. That opens the door for Church. Church to his left rear as they head into 1 and 2. There he goes to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, they make contact. Church is around into the inside wall. Oh, a caution flag is out. 6 laps to go. That is not what Corey Bigley wanted to see. We watch Kiernan Church. Here he is. Sends it down into the corner, trying to get this third place spot from Josh Oswald. He clips the yellow line. Pushes up. Just overcooked his entry. Bounced off the door of Oswald. And goes into the grass. Slams the inside wall. And luckily, he was off of the racing surface, so nobody else involved in that one. So as Kiernan Church came into this race as your point standings leader, that is not what he wanted to see. So we are going to have a green-white checkered. One driver who loves this is Tyler Rice, because that means that he will be right on Bigley's outside. He will have a shot at this win. So will Josh Oswald. He will be directly on the back bumper of that 28. Chris Reese also could do something, but there didn't seem to be an opportunity left to win, but as soon as that caution flag came out, Rice, Oswald, and Reese's winning percentages just increased substantially in number. Obviously, Corey Bigley has been the fastest car all race, but Rice and Rice has ran some similar lap times. He's had similar speed, just not on the long run, so watch out for Tyler Rice. If he has good enough short run speed, he could maybe make some noise. But I was saying that something crazy would have to happen for Corey Bigley to not win this race, and it did. With Church going into the inside wall, bringing out the caution for a green-white checkered where anything can happen. And he's got 2 drivers around him, Tyler Rice and Josh Oswald, that are hungry for points in these final 2 races. So there we go. Lights on the pace car are off. We are getting ready to go back green. Corey Bigley on the bottom. He's got Tyler Rice above him. Then it's Josh Oswald, Chris Reese. They make up your final two cars on the lead lap. 4 cars in contention for this one, all of them with a shot. And we've got a green-white checker to decide it. Here we go. Pace car is in, and green flag is in the air. Bigley up through the gears, leading the field into turns 1 and 2. We see Rice tucks in line into second, but he's keeping it right there with Bigley. But off of 2, there's Bigley extending that gap for second. Reese, Oswald duking it out for third. Oswald able to get clear on the bottom. So final lap for Corey Bigley. Green-white checkered, no problem. He is led from flag to flag. Nobody has been able to stop him, even with a late race restart. He says not to worry. Off of 4, Corey Bigley, hat trick this season. He gets it done at New Smyrna. Tyler Rice bringing it home in second. Josh Oswald will finish third. Chris Reese fourth. And Kieran Church finishes lap down, rounds out your top 5. But it's Corey Bigley parking it in victory lane. So I'll go ahead and get the results pulled up to see where your favorite driver finished. But it is on now to the driver interviews first. Let's talk to your third place finisher, the man from Laurie Station, Pennsylvania, the leader of the bunch here at Thunderstruck, Josh Oswald. Josh, this is Atlanta, the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Awesome. Well, good run tonight here at New Smyrna. I know started in third, stayed in third for a lot of this race. I know you're trying to get by Tyler Rice a couple of times and had to hold off Kieran Church. You know, that incident happened there, and that kind of eliminated him from that battle. And so you're just able to hang on to third, got by Reese there on that restart, and just couldn't quite get up to the top 2, but only 1 caution. It was a lot about tire saving tonight. I mean, just walk us through this one.
Yeah, just trying to keep the tires under it. You know, not a lot of cars tonight. Where a lot of our guys are overrunning the Sarah Super Series or at the real life Snowball. So we were hurting for cars a little this week. So I knew there wasn't going to be many cautions, if any, and just trying to keep the tires underneath me. And it didn't really work. I mean, it just got too tight on me too early. I mean, I tried to start giving a little more around lap 70, and apparently I used up more right front tire than I thought I did because it was still pretty tight.
Yeah, this track has some of the highest banking on the schedule with 23 degrees. I mean, what is the best way? First of all, how does that affect the tires? I mean, what's the best way to deal with it?
I mean, you don't want to run right on the bottom. It'll chew them up a little bit more. I mean, there's a seam about a car length up, a car width up on each side of the corner. You want to try and put your left side tires right on that seam, and it'll actually give you a little more grip and help you, cook through. And you really you don't want to it's easy to overdrive the entry. And if you miss your mark, you slide the nose and kill your right front. So it's really just trying to be consistent, lifting at the proper time, and just trying to roll that seam right through the corner.
Now, before I let you go, Josh, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
I'd like to thank you for taking care of the broadcast. Sorry we didn't have that many cars, that much excitement for you tonight. And then our sponsors, samalley.com, Flexible Freight Solution, Kieran's Go-Go Juice, Islander Inn, and just everybody that participates and has kept Thunderstruck going on for almost 4 years now.
Well, again, congratulations on the podium tonight, Josh. Have a great night.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, let's now pull in your second place finisher from Cherokee, Oklahoma, Tyler Rice. Tyler, this is Atlanta, the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yep. What's up, Allie?
Doing good up here in the broadcast booth, and looks like you were doing pretty good out on track here tonight at New Smyrna. Started this race in fourth, but with Kiernan getting an EOL, you were able to jump to outside front row and kept it close with Bigley for the first few laps. He got away from you, and after that, it was just all about trying to control second, able to hold off Oswald for the whole race, and I thought you could maybe have a shot at fighting for the win there on the green-white checkered, but you couldn't get by Bigley, able to keep it in second. So, I mean, said the same thing with Josh. It was just kind of all about saving tires with how long this race went, only one caution. So just kind of just walk us through this one. And, I mean, was there anything you could have done to get one spot more?
Just that restart. If my tires would have been just a touch better, I maybe could have been able to stay with him on the restart. But he, with his launch having the control, it's hard to time that. I tried to time it perfectly, and I did an all right job, but it's just hard to time that perfectly so I can get that jump going down into one and stay door to door with him. Kind of pinch him down the track, not let him run up the track and take a big wide arc to keep the momentum. So that was hard. That may have been the only thing I could have done is had a little bit better restart. My tires weren't bad, but they weren't good after 100 laps of constant laps on them. It was rough on the old tires. I was pretty even across the right side, but yeah, it was rough, and it would have been different if I'd had more practice laps and stuff. I got in with about 2 minutes to go to practice, and my only practice laps was qualifying. So it'd been different if I could have found some speed somewhere, maybe stayed with him a little bit better. But it is what it is. Had a good time. And we'll take it on to the next week, I guess.
I know heading into this one, you were about 13 points back from Kiernan as you fight for the championship. I mean, heading to the final race at Five Flags, I mean, how confident are you that you could maybe snag the championship?
I'm going to need Kiernan to have another bad race and maybe a few more cars for the last couple of races here, and I need to keep placing in this top three for sure to be able to help out with that. So that'd be the ideal case.
Now, before we let you go, is there any sponsors or shout outs?
I just want to thank all the Thunderstruck sponsors. Kiernan's Go-Go Juice, Islander Inn, Sam Alico, Flexible Freight Solutions, and Jet Designs. Appreciate what they do for us over here. So we can do what we do and put on a broadcast and have you call the races for us and be able to pay for sessions and trophies and stuff like that. So just want to thank them guys and just thank Josh for what he does for the league and admin in this and everything that he puts together for us. So want to thank all them guys.
Awesome. Well, again, congratulations on the runner-up tonight, Tyler. Have a great night.
Yep, you too, Alec.
Thank you. And now let's pull in your winner for the third time this season, second time in a row. It's Corey Bigley. Corey, this is Atlanta, the broadcast booth. You got a copy? Corey, this is Atlanta in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome. Well, another great race tonight here at New Smyrna, getting 2 wins in a row and got the hat trick on the season. I mean, what a dominant performance. Started on the pole and quickly got away from Tyler. I mean, at its max, he probably had about a 10-second lead and were able to hang on through that green-white checkered, hold everybody off. So, I mean, just dominant performance. Just looked like you had everything figured out tonight. I mean, what was the key to getting the win?
Like I said, don't burn your stuff up too early, like always. And like I said, I got out a lead and then I just paced. And like you said, when you get out a lead, I just paced with his times. Just try to slow myself down. And when I got this 10-second lead, I took off about, because I seen I had a with like 30 to go again. I went and just took off, and then I could pace off my fast time to about a tenth off, and then I wanted with about 10 to go. So with 10 to go, I kind of slowed my pace back down to about teens. So I didn't really burn my stuff off that hard at the end. And I knew if there was a caution, like I was trying to save a little bit more tire because if a caution came out, and I did, and then it was 5 to go, and just to make sure that I had enough tire to get up because I can get back away from him at the end.
I mean, you've won at a lot of different tracks this season. Langley, Stafford, New Smyrna. I mean, is New Smyrna one of your favorite tracks?
Yeah, because it's a Florida track. It's one of them. It's a good one. And we ran there a couple years ago, and it's weird with these late model stocks on the bottom. It's not that good, but with these cars with these late model stocks, you kind of have to carry momentum. That's why you kind of see me run way up top because it's almost, and then plus like you really have to move up, and it just carries more momentum, more speed, and that's why I like running because that's what the track does in real life. It'll be on the bottom for a little bit, but the track in real life, it'll move up to the second groove, and you carry way more speed and have more momentum at the end of the run because I think the bottom gets hot in real life too, and slicks up, and you have to move up, and it just carries way more speed, and you can just pass guys easier.
Gotcha. Well, before I let you go, Corey, is there any sponsors or shout-outs?
I gotta thank Josh for putting us on. I don't remember this one. He's again the sponsor. Which one's this?
SamAlley.com.
Oh, SamAlley.com from that Sam Wetstein. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for Sam for sponsoring the series. And then just you guys for putting. I know we didn't have that many cars tonight, but still was a good show. Had a late race caution, and just for you guys, for you putting it on, you guys broadcasting it, so I go back and watch it. And then in real life, I'm letting you know I'm racing next week at Auburndale. Just letting you know.
Awesome. Well, good luck with that, and congratulations on the win here tonight at New Smyrna. Have a great night, Corey.
All right, you too.
Thank you. All right, well, that will do it for tonight's broadcast. One more time, congrats to Corey on grabbing his third win of the season. Got to give a big thank you to Josh Oswald and all of the Thunderstruck admins for all that they do for this league, helping it run smoothly. And thank you to SamAlley.com for sponsoring these series. Make sure to go check out their website, SamAlley.com, for great gifts and take advantage of their special deal right now where you can get $3 off of shipping on your order. And of course, I want to give a big thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in to watch tonight. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Intensity Broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, as that would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to reach our goals of 2,500 followers on Facebook, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and 1,000 followers on Twitch. Check out our Twitter page, Intensity Broad 1. We're always interacting with our viewers on there, dropping polls. And check out our web store, IntensityBroadcasting.com. There we've got all of our Intensity Broadcasting merchandise on there. And we also offer custom screen printing through Intensity Apparel. We can do printing, screen printing for any merchandise, hats, hoodies, shirts that you need for your race team, your business, your event, whatever you need, we'd be happy to make it for you. So contact Intensity Apparel on the website or on our Facebook page, and we can get stuff made for you. All right, it all comes down to this. The season finale is next week at Five Flags, the home of the Snowball Derby, but it'll be just as exciting as that, so you are not going to want to miss it. It'll all go down right here on Intensity Broadcasting next Thursday. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss when we go live with all of the action. I'm Atlee Weeson on behalf of the entire Intensity Broadcasting team. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Over and